Legend's wife, Deal or No Deal Island Season 2 banker Chrissy Teigen, captured the hilarious moment on video. The year 2023 was big for Deal or No Deal Island Season 2 banker Chrissy Teigen and her husband, voice coach John Legend. Not only did they welcome their daughter Esty on January 13, they also introduced the world to son Ren on June 19 via surrogacy. The family of 6 has been having a blast since welcoming the 2 kiddos, who have given Legend and Teigen many new cherished memories. Case in point, the moment when Esty and Ren were treated to a chocolatey dessert, and Teigen couldn't help but notice the different approach used by her toddlers to eat it. In a June 23 Instagram post, Teigen shared a short video of Esty and Ren reacting quite differently to the same chocolate dumpling. "Girl with her chocolate dumpling versus a boy with his chocolate dumpling," Teigen can be heard saying behind the camera. Esty managed to eat her chocolate dumpling without making a mess. The same can't be said for Ren, whose face was adorably covered in chocolate. Esty looking over at her brother's face before turning to Teigen and clapping is so funny. Ren really went all in on his dessert, can you blame him? A chocolate dumpling sounds delicious. From the kitchen to the voice set. Teigen and Legend's 4 children, Luna, Miles, Esty, and Ren, love visiting Legend on the music competition show set when he's a coach. One time, all 4 kids even squeezed into their dad's coach chair. How sweet. Ahead of season 27 of The Voice, Legend told NBC Insider that part of the reason he loves the show is because of the schedule, which keeps him close to his loved ones. "I live here in Los Angeles. I have 4 kids," Legend said. "It's nice to work at home, basically, you know? And it's nice to be able to take my kids to school in the morning and then go to work. There's nothing quite like the hilarious honesty of sibling interactions, especially when dessert is involved." John Legend and Chrissy Teigen's growing family always keeps fans smiling, but their latest shared moment may just be the most relatable and adorable yet. In a scene that could have been pulled straight from any household with toddlers and tiny siblings, 1-year-old Esty Maxine was caught giving her baby brother Ren a look that screamed, "What is going on here?" after he made an epic mess with his dessert. The expression? Priceless. The timing? Perfect. And the internet? Absolutely loving it. Let's break it down, because this isn't just a story about a spilled dessert, it's about a tiny queen witnessing chaos and silently judging it, and the internet dubbing her the MVP of the week. The sweet setup, shortcake emoji. It started with what was supposed to be a peaceful family dessert night. Chrissy Teigen, known for her love of food and sweet treats, had whipped up a tray of mini cupcakes. Frosting, sprinkles, and a touch of chocolate drizzle made them irresistible, especially to curious little hands. Ren Alexander, born via surrogate in June 2023, is now crawling, grabbing, and, most recently, launching cupcakes at high velocity. As John gently placed a dessert in front of Ren, the baby squealed with joy. But instead of tasting it, he smushed the entire cupcake between his fingers, then decided the frosting looked better as face paint. In mere seconds, the high chair was a war zone of sprinkles, sticky fingers, and crumbs flying through the air like confetti. Enter Esty. Esty's iconic reaction, raised eyebrow emoji. With her signature pigtails and a bib adorned with tiny animals, Esty Maxine Legend, sitting in her booster seat at the other end of the table, looked up and caught a glimpse of the chocolate carnage unfolding before her. Her eyes went wide. Her nose crinkled. Her lips tightened into a disapproving line. And then, she gave the look. You know the look. The one toddlers give when they see something so ridiculous that their tiny brains can't comprehend the madness. A mixture of confusion, judgment, and "Mom, are you seeing this?" all in one face. Chrissy, who was recording at the time, couldn't help but burst into laughter. She looked like she was ready to call the health department, Chrissy later joked in an Instagram caption. Esty is definitely the clean one. Fans react, Esty is all of us, smiley face emoji. The video quickly racked up views across social media. Fans flooded the comments with love for Esty's expressive reaction, calling her the mini mood queen and dubbing her the toddler version of Miranda Priestley. Esty judging Ren's dessert disaster is so me at every birthday party I've ever been to, one fan wrote. Another joked, Esty's spirit left her body for a second there. She was considering changing families. Even fellow celeb parents chimed in. Mindy Kaling commented, "This is exactly how Catherine looks at Spencer when he eats spaghetti with his hands," while Kristen Bell added laughing emojis and simply wrote, "Iconic." Sibling personalities already shining, sparkles emoji. What's fascinating, and totally charming, is how this tiny interaction already showcases the different personalities of John and Chrissy's youngest children. Ren is clearly the free-spirited explorer, full of giggles, curiosity, and zero regard for cleanliness. Esty, on the other hand, is shaping up to be the calm observer, analytical, aware, and maybe a tiny bit of a perfectionist. John Legend himself couldn't help but laugh when the video played on The Tonight Show. Esty's face said everything, he told Jimmy Fallon. "I've seen Chrissy give me that same look when I leave dishes in the sink. The judgment is strong with that one." Chrissy's take, "We're in trouble," smiley face emoji. In a follow-up post, Chrissy uploaded a side-by-side of Esty's reaction next to a throwback photo of herself as a toddler. "I feel like this is karmic payback," she wrote. "Esty might be the one to keep this whole household in check." She even jokingly captioned another photo of Esty with, "Already planning her TED Talk, Why Toddlers Should Not Be Trusted with Cupcakes." Real-life mom moment. But beyond the laughs, Chrissy shared a sweet reflection about these kinds of little moments. "I think what makes these memories so special is that they're not staged. No one told Esty to react that way. It's just pure toddler truth, and that's why it's so funny." She continued, "These are the days that fly by. 1 minute, they're making a mess of dessert, and the next, they're off to school. So even the chaos, even the cupcake carnage, is something I try to appreciate." From cupcake catastrophes to viral queens, crown emoji. There's no doubt Esty is growing up in the spotlight, but she's already stealing hearts left and right, not through glam poses or rehearsed moments, but through her natural sass, honesty, and those epic expressions. Whether it's side-eyeing her brother or cuddling up with Luna and Miles for bedtime stories, Esty's charm lies in her raw reactions and blossoming personality. And Ren? He's the perfect lovable mess maker to balance it all out. Together, they're the next-gen dynamic duo in a household already full of big characters and bigger hearts. Final thought. John Legend may be a musical genius and EGOT winner, but his true masterpieces are his four little ones with Chrissy. And in a world full of carefully curated content, sometimes the most viral moment is just a sister side-eyeing her brother for turning dessert time into a frosting fiasco. Esty, we salute you. Keep the judgmental eyebrow raised. The world needs your energy.